We're gonna go back to the first floor. Because I need MP. So this is what I was talking about earlier with Lich, where I will just... And I've mentioned this multiple times. I will come back with, Magician is like one of the first archetypes I will max rank, just because I do this shit. Because I'm... If I don't know, what's my level? I think if like you're like 3 or 4 levels above an enemy, you can safely say you're going to be able to kill them in the field for Magician to proc. I say you're going to want to find an area where there's a lot of enemies. The first floor here is great because of the fact that there are so many wolves. In terms of the way I handle archetypes, I tend to leave my party... I don't bounce the party around as much as I bounce around the protagonist. In particular, I recommend the protagonist getting a high-level Magician as quickly as possible, just for this shit. Actually, I don't even need high-level Magician, you just need Magician. Despite the fact that I chose Strength as my main stat, the main reason why I am acting as the Magician right now is because, if I remember correctly, stat-wise, yeah, I think, like, base stat-wise, I am the best for Magician right now. That will eventually change once we get, like, a dedicated mage. But that isn't for a while. Actually... No, it's not for a long while, if I remember correctly, that we get a dedicated mage. Because, I think if I remember correctly, our next party member isn't a mage per se. They kind of serve the same role as Seeker, but with a speed focus. I will also say, because this game, in terms of its combat, has more in common with Shin Megami Tensei. There is no all-out attack that I remember correctly. Instead, it is the fusion system we've got. The only thing that's rough about this game's fusion system is that it uses 2 press turn icons. To be honest, as time goes on, I do find myself using it less and less. Just because there are better things I could be using those turns on. I'm probably gonna go for this until I have 100 MP. And so this is pretty much my loop that I do in most dungeons. I will run between 2 areas. I'll run between an area and just run back to the hollow. Yeah, I definitely think this was a better call for me, just because I do see some argument by going to the other dungeon for leveling, but I honestly think the other dungeon is harder, just because of the fact, one, there's the aggressive targeting of mages, and here you get a lot more stuff by coming here first. Unlike Persona 5, there's no dungeon in this game that cannot be completed in a single day. Like, I will say, if you can clear the other dungeon, in particular if you can clear its boss, at this point, then you're pretty well set for most of this dungeon. The other thing is, if I remember correctly, you can't even, like, really work on your bonds until you're done this dungeon. And the bonds are where like, a lot of the archetype strengths are going to start shining. How much money do I have? 12,000. This is also why I'm not too concerned about, like, getting mag. I am going to be getting so much of it from just doing this. You also, like, as a resource, it's really fucking common because of the fact you get it from fighting, you get it from, what's it called? What am I talking about? You get it from the bond interactions instead of social link points. And then you also get it from... Yeah, I mean, you can also... Like, you get it from so much stuff that you can then easily get a surplus, and if you need money, trade it. Let me check the servants' quarters to see if, like, those hordes of zombies have respawned, because those are also really good. Forget what we need to do to unlock this. It's something later, though, if I remember correctly. I forget if it's something I can do now, or if it's something I have to do on, like, a revisit to the dungeon. I don't think any of the zombie hordes respawned, which is sad, because that would have been really good. It's not over here. Let me check the other side. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the big hordes respawn, but some of the smaller ones did. I do think I recover more MP by going back to the other room. I forget if... I don't remember if I deal with that now or if I come back later. Because there's a couple things that do have you come back to the old dungeons. Or at least some of them. Just the opening volley. Yeah, these are like the equivalent to gold hands in Persona, or I forget what the demons are in Shimigami Tensei that serve this role. Oh, Megitamas, where if you can kill them, you get a lot of stuff. I've already cleared out, I believe, all the major enemies here, and I think anything that's respawned is probably going to be something I can kill. So this is also me just doing a once-over, making sure I got everything. I know there's something over there, but I forget how to get over it. Ah, there we go. Bit of a rough fight there, but managed to get through. That'd be good for Seeker.
いいか。
Yeah, being able to change the skill inheritance on the fly is also really good. It'll allow you to experiment more with the various skill inheritances to, you know, see what abilities work. I don't think there's anything left here. Only one enemy appears to respawn, and I know exactly which one it is. And I'm going for it. Let's switch over to this so we can hear the amazing Persona 2 soundtrack. Gargoyles give me trust issues. Oh, it blocks. Fuck. Is this that? Yeah, because of the fact that when I purified his sword, so the great sword, instead of dealing slash damage, now deals fire damage, which has been very useful.
敵はもういないな。キャッ
book?
見ろ。あ
なら
あ、なるほど。
I think that's it.
おいおい。急ごう。
いい？
キャッ一気に攻める。
やるじゃないか。
このまま押し切る。今が好機かもな。はあ、往生際が悪い。もやあと3分。次もよろしくな。受けろこの一投。
いいぞ。先に行ってくれ。
食らいやがれ。
ちょっとかっこいいとどめだったね。お疲れ様。
これでまた一つ強くなれた。
片付いたみたいね。何もないね。
止まれ。敵に見つかったぞ。注意しろ。
あたりはザッポばっかりよ。大丈夫
I'm
そ
gonna
う。
click once over.
侵入してたぞ。
気をつけて。
カット。
そこだ。役に立つんじゃない？
Forgot how large of an attack range those gargoyles have.
あと一息か。燃えろ。いい感じだ。その息だ。
精霊の力を。そこ。
事件ベルブにもぶつかっちゃって。
ファイター。いいね。
さすがスタロール。残り
最後。
Might as well just go with normal attacks. No point wasting the MP.
もう敵はいないみたいね。先に進むよ。
悪くないか。新たな力を得たぞ。これで終わりか。片付いたな。
何をしている。カッツ。力がついた。いいか。キャッツすごいよ。いや。
よし。
やった。
いいな。
キャッツ。
さすがね。もう敵はいないわ。安全になったみたい。うん、安全よ。
止まれ。覚悟しろ。見つけたぞ。最後。
敵は倒しきったみたい。
キャッツ一気に攻める。
安全よ。
セット。どうだ。さすがだな。見つけたぞ。カッツ。キャッツ。セット一気に攻める。
やるじゃないか。
このまま落ちきるか。キャッツ。セット。
The only thing of note though is like it's kind of been seen a little bit with the what am I trying to think? With with my mage attack. Gotta get used to its range because it is slowly push them away from you. I have a lot of stuff to sell. The good thing is pretty much all of the soldiers in here are easy fodder for me. And the good thing is there's so many of them that they're pretty good. Like I said, they're easy fodder and they're good MP. If I get to be a high enough level to be able to ignore the gargoyles, that's just even better.
Oh.